Hi geeks, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the spoiler review for X-Men Apocalypse. So if you haven't seen X-Men Apocalypse, you can watch my non-spoiler review here. So in this video I'm just going to talk about the characters of the film while going into spoiler territory and talk a little bit about the film as we go along. So I love this film so much. I couldn't wait to do a spoiler talk with you, and I just thought it was a great movie all in all, and the negative feedback that it's been getting is really unwarranted in my opinion, because it has its problems definitely, and I'm going to list them here. But all in all, for me, it was a really fun film. But I'm going to start off with the things that I didn't like, and these are just minor things that I found personally annoying. The first thing is really like a bad thing, but I was a little bit disappointed in it, and it was we didn't get any Dazzler, and they alluded to Dazzler in one of the pictures that we saw when Cyclops was holding the Dazzler album, and I thought they were definitely going to use Dazzler in this film, maybe Taylor Swift, but they didn't, and I was kind of disappointed that I didn't use it, because I really want to see Dazzler. Maybe not as Taylor Swift, I just much prefer her to be Lady Gaga. Another thing, no Jubilee's powers. We finally get a really good depiction of Jubilee, really cute, funny depiction of Jubilee, and she was great. She wasn't in it much, but she was in it more than the other Jubilees that we've gotten. But still, she didn't use her powers, which really annoyed me, because I just want to see Jubilee use her firework powers, and in this film, again, we didn't see that. But it's okay, because Bryan Singer has confirmed that we will see it in a deleted scene in the Blu-ray edition, so I'm really excited to see that. Another thing I didn't like was that they did not allude to Nightcrawler and Mystique being mother and son, and like, I just want to see them be mother and son, have that relationship. Like in the comics, at least they knew that they were mother and son, but there's no like hint of that anywhere. So the first character I'm going to talk about is Charles. I've always liked James McAvoy as Charles Xavier, and in this movie he was great. But it's weird how none of the actors look older after basically 30 years, because we had the 60s, the 70s, and now the 80s, and through all the films, they haven't really aged. I know, like, in real life it's only been a few years, but in their timeline it's been 30 years, and you would think they would age, except for Mystique, because she doesn't really age that much. So yeah, he was great, and I love like him being bald. He really did, surprisingly, he did suit being bald very well. Magneto. Now Eric was really lost in the film, and like he didn't know where to go after his wife and child were killed, and that's why he went to Apocalypse to join his Horsemen to be something again. And I think it just distracted him from him just losing his wife and child, which his child's power was actually really cool, and I wish we had seen it more in the film or in future films, but of course she died. She could control animals, and I really love that power. I think it's a great power. Mystique. Now, Jennifer Lawrence wants to return back to the franchise, but if you all remember, she said that she doesn't want to do more films. Now she does want to do more films, but she made a pact with Fassbender and McAvoy. If only one of them come back, then none of them come back. Like in this film, you could tell that she didn't want to be Blue for like all of the film, because you could see when she could have been Blue, she was just looking like Jennifer Lawrence, and that really frustrated me, because she's always talking about mutant and proud, and like being comfortable, and basically being comfortable in your own skin. And for her, it's her blue skin, and I know that's I know that can be difficult to walk around in public with that, but it's so distracting, because I know it actually took me out of the film a bit, because I know that was Jennifer Lawrence saying, no, I want to be looking like Jennifer Lawrence. I don't want to be looking like Mystique throughout the film. And I would much rather her be looking like Mystique throughout the film, and be looking like Jennifer Lawrence like in certain parts, because visually it is amazing to see all those prosthetics on her face. I know it takes a while, but you know, she's getting paid a lot, and I think it's kind of worth it just to see Mystique on the screen. I think Jennifer Lawrence doesn't want to be like naked throughout the time, because she's not really that comfortable in it, but it's okay, because we saw her in a new uniform with that stripe down her costume, so I think she'll wear that throughout most of the next film. If she's in the next film, I think she will be. Hopefully she will. I do like Jennifer Lawrence a lot. She is a great actress, one of my favourites, and I just don't want to see her go the diva route. I don't want to see her like get too headstrong, if you know what I mean. Not that that's not a good thing, it's just for her being such a down-to-earth, lovely person, I don't want people perceived her as a like really big diva, if you know what I mean. But I think in the next film she's going to be more of a leader, which will be fun to see. Apocalypse. The best X-Men villain that we have ever had is hands down Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac did an absolutely amazing job bringing this character to life, but the prosthetics aren't the best on him, but it doesn't really take you out of the film as you would think, but you just forget about it really. Still, amazing performance by him, so scary, so intimidating, and just all around great villain. But what you have to look out for is the opening sequence with the old Four Horsemen, from the transferring the bodies from to the old Apocalypse to the new Apocalypse. That scene was the best scene I have ever seen. All those horsemen that he had, I want to see their own solo film. They were so cool, and I love their powers. I love the look of them. I love the intensity of the actual scene. It started off the scene so great, and I really love it. Storm. You know, you never hear anyone say her name, Ororo Munroe. I don't think anyone ever says Storm really. I don't know why, it's just, to me it's a bit odd. Anyway, this is great because we finally get an accent from Storm, and she does it really well, and I would love to see Alexandra Shipp in more X-Men films. I hope we do, because she was a great addition, and she made just a wonderful character in general. I want her to keep the Mohawk. It is the coolest thing ever. So let's hope she's in New Mutants. Cyclops. He was good. You know, there's nothing groundbreaking about him, but he was, you know, he was a good actor. Ty Sheridan's a good actor. Kind of whiny at some points, but yeah, likable. This is going to sound weird, but he just needs to work on his scream. And what I mean by that is, like, when he screamed, it was really, like, weird. It reminded me of that turtle humping that shoe, and he was making that little whining noise. That is... My mind went instantly to that when I heard him scream. I don't know why, it's just... That's all I thought about when he screamed. I don't know if you're going to think about it now when I say it, but still, that's what I thought about. I don't normally think about those things, normally, by the way. Jean Grey. Finally, we get the Phoenix that we deserve. Famke Janssen was really good, but they kind of destroyed her in Last Stand. I really thought that Sophie Turner was going to be an okay character. Her accent was going to be okay, and she wasn't going to be, you know, that good in the role. I was totally wrong. She was fantastic in the role and really good. She's just a fantastic actress, and her accent was amazing. And when I saw the Phoenix, I knew it was coming, but when I saw it, I could have like jumped in the cinema. I was so happy. The flames and like her eyes were glowing, and she was like screaming. She knows how to scream, not Ty Sheridan. She knows how to scream. And that is going to set up for an amazing Dark Phoenix storyline, which I hope gets done. The visuals were beautiful as well. Like, that scene alone, I think is going to be remembered forever. There's no other characters that really like stood out for me, so I think I'm going to end it here, except for Nightcrawler. He was really good, really funny, witty character. I really liked him in the role. So that's my spoiler review for X-Men Apocalypse. Again, tell me what you thought of it down below. Did you like the film, or did you not really like the film? Was it not up to par, or did it exceed your expectations? For me, it definitely exceeded my expectations because I just love this film so much. As I said, just before I go, I have loads and loads of magazines, like movie magazines, and I was wondering if you wanted to see a collection of them, because I have loads. Empire and Total Film and a few others in there, but like I have so many, and I really want to share them with you. Would you be interested in that video? Let me know down below, and I will get that done as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and all-round movie stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.